What's up, guys? It's time to start another video. It's like early for this video. It's like what, 11? Yeah, it's actually noon. I was up at 11 though, instead of like 1 or 2 p.m. I had to make that last video go live since I had to upload it, and never made it go live when I went to bed. So I decided to get up and do that. And you're gonna have to do the eBay packages. Today's the Amazon disbursement day. So I don't know if we're going to get inventory today or tomorrow, but one of those days I'll probably go get some more inventory to send next. We do have 2 more shipments currently en route, but they haven't, one's been delivered, I haven't checked in yet, the other one hasn't checked in yet, but both of them were kind of smallish as far as inventory numbers and SKUs are concerned, because both of them contained a lot of just one item. There's like 40 in one shipment and like 200 and something in the other shipment of one single item. So I ain't going to bring up the SKU count very much in the inventory, which is a good thing and a bad thing, depending on how you look at it, because here at the end of the year it's going to be somewhat of a good thing. So we're trying to clear out the rest of our old inventory, including like all of our books and stuff we still have left over. But some things is from that last video that I haven't put up yet, but I'll probably put it up today, is this clock here. That thing sold overnight, 24 hours, went higher than I thought it was going to be, and I think in the video we're discussing we might let it go a little bit cheaper, but it went for our full asking price before we had to lower that. And those dumb things are those are still here. They haven't sold. They have like 300 and some views, and I think 3 or 4 watchers. Some guy messaged just about the whole I'm leaving the country, overnight it to me, which is never a good idea. So we decided to wait on those. We've priced them pretty low to where we're on. I think we're only going to be making like 15-20 bucks, but lots of views and lots of watch. For some reason they're just not biting on it. The pictures are fine and everything else is fine. I'm not sure why they would. And then we got you guys probably seen some of these things too from the let me I'll put it up first to make sure our names aren't in there. Nope, looks good. From the little card thing, and that clock actually ended up going for I don't remember if we put shipping on it, but let me open it up here. Yep, there's our last. Oops, hard to do it one-handed to get it out of your pocket. Went for $70 plus $8 shipping. I don't know why the $8 shipping, just because we put $8. There's only like 2 for sale on there, and they were both auctions, and the one was ending in like 40 minutes when we put this one up, so that one was gone. And I believe there's only one more left that was for auction, so this is the only buy it now on there, which is a good reason why it probably went for a pretty decent price. You should probably look it up and see what that auction one went for, because it was up to like 70 something plus shipping with like 40 some minutes left to go. So I don't know if it went super high or just kind of stayed right around that at that 40. And also you see 2 of those Rokus sold too. So even if you do send in stuff from Amazon, as long as you paid the right price for it, as you've seen, it was 13 and we're just selling them for 35 free shipping just to kind of get them out of here. But just goes to show, if you pay the right price for something and it's actually good inventory, even if it ends up being restricted, you can still get it back and sell it through other avenues. We're gonna go ahead and get this packed up. Maybe we'll see how much it costs to ship. See if we overcharge the guy, seeing we charged him $8 and be on with it. We're just packing up that Roku. Looks like we're gonna go with a padded flat rate. Haven't tested out the weights yet, but it is 2 pounds. And but I was just getting ready. I hit print shipper label and this thing came up. Must be now you can print UPS labels through eBay maybe, or through Amazon. If not, it doesn't matter. I guess they didn't give the discounts before, but now they're giving discounts for UPS, which is somewhat good for us, because now when we ship extra big stuff, we can test the rates or get a discount on UPS, because UPS is, as you know, right down the street from us, and FedEx is like an hour away if we want to drop something off. But it says you sign up, then link your account, and then print your label. So far, it's looking like you still have to go to the UPS website to print the label, which is fine. But hopefully, when you do the, I guess maybe we'll just test it out. Hopefully, when you go to the print label section, it gives you the UPS rates where you can compare. Like, so it looks like that's not being new. Well, it's new as in it was fall 2016, so it wasn't too long ago. But I guess it's not new. Is we just accidentally put UPS shipping on that one. We never usually do that. We usually just do standard, the 1 to 6 day. That way we can kind of choose what's the best best to ship. I guess that's when we did UPS, which is fine too, because I guess now we get to figure out how it all works and see what kind of discounts, see what kind of prices UPS charges, because it says they give discounts, and I just went through and linked the whole eBay thing, but now I got to figure out exactly how to ship the item. If I do it from UPS, it's looking like it's redirected me to the UPS website. I click here, it says link your account, print your UPS labels, tracking numbers will automatically upload to my eBay accounts. And if I click print your label, it just brings me to sign in, and I sign into my UPS account. Which is that where we get, oh there it goes, it's already there. Like bulk ships, I ain't gonna show you because it shows everyone's names and addresses, but automatically puts up an order summary in UPS's online thing with all the eBay stuff. It's like, I'm not sure if I got the UPS account or the discount to work right or not. I don't know. I linked it and I'm picking the eBay discount, but it's giving me a red error at the top before when I enter the other person's address, and it automatically enters it, I should say. It says you need a UPS shipper account associated with this. I do have one. Then I go down to the bottom and select it and click next and look at the shipping prices. It says the daily shipping discount has applied. I don't think this is the eBay discount where it's only like $1 off, but it's costing like $14 just to send a 2-pound package up to Michigan, which is way too much. So we're just gonna go ahead and ship it through PayPal in a flat rate and be done with it. Getting some tax stuff situated here, but so I couldn't. Turns out you can't do PayPal ship now anymore. They must have disabled it. Where you type in paypal.com/ship now, and you can print off labels directly from PayPal if you don't have any sort of tied to an eBay transaction or not. But apparently they took that down. Keeps on giving me errors when it's still up, but you can go through it, but it gives me errors and try to print it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and print it through the regular USPS website. So that wasn't too bad, because you can do multiple labels too. You can do like a batch order or do multiple labels, and you can directly pay from PayPal through USPS website. You just don't get the eBay discount. It's $6.80. I think it was $6.80 for a padded flat rate instead of like $5.90 or something like that. So it's a little bit more money, but still cheaper than like $14. It took, oh, there we go. So that took longer than expected, but let's see how much that clock's gonna cost. See how much we bought it for, see how much we sold it for, and I'll see how much we can ship it for. Like I said in that last clip, we're gonna see anyway, since we charged the guy $8. See if it's gonna,
like a day.
Yeah, within 24 hours. Let's see if that guy overpaid for shipping a little bit. If I can hit the right button. You know, printing those labels from the regular use, it was fine, but for some reason it wouldn't actually print from the website. I had to save it to a PDF, then print it. It is going to California, so he might get his $8 worth here. So those 3 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would, because right now it's $14. So go ahead and check out UPS and FedEx. It's probably going to be the same price. 14. So yeah. As you probably heard, my medium flat rate's only $11.60, so this is gonna be $11.60. So you're getting underpaid. He's from California. Sometimes, like, that's why we usually built in the shipping to our price. This time we just put 8 shipping just because the item's rare. But even if we did end up paying 14 shipping, we paid $5 for the item. You know, we're in at $20 plus the fees, which would have been, you know, another $6, $7, $10. So we're in it for 30. When we sell it for 70, you're still making $40 on a $5 purchase. So even if the shipping didn't work out, but it works out to where we only got to pay like $3.60 out of pocket and still got like $70 for the item. So it all works out if you just gotta kind of, you know shipping a little bit and can kind of think of it in your head and think of what the max and the min were good to be, and it usually works out for us. We haven't been burned too many times, especially here lately. Ready to head out for the post office. Just got the car wiped off. Apparently it snowed last night. I didn't know it was supposed to stick around, but I guess it is. But it's freezing now. It's been like 50s in Indiana. I think it might even hit 60 one day, but now we're back down in the 30s. So we're at the post office. It's one of our daily stops. We usually don't do pickups because it's right down the road. So we just come in and drop them off just to get it done and get it over with, I guess. Because I guess burn it down. But let's see, usually the lines aren't very long, but usually there's like a lady that's at the front, and she checks a little kiosk like this one. We're gonna try our first Walmart of the day and see what we can find. We're not really sure. We don't really have some sort of BOLO list. I mean, a lot of the stuff we're buying before has kind of went down in price. This is going to be kind of a little, just kind of looking and scanning and see what we can get, because we bought a lot at our last stop, as you can see, but it was all that all those chargers and stuff, and it was clearance items. And we were actually, clearance was kind of drying up there during Q4, and it was all toys and stuff, unless it's just because we wasn't looking as much. So hopefully we can find some decent clearance now that Q4's over. So I already found something already. The toy aisle had some clearance toys, but I think a lot of Walmart's going to be clearance in the toys, where it's kind of like you buy for like 15, make like 6 or 7, which, you know, might be what the RA game's going to turn into, but we're not going to go for that just yet. But we ended up finding some kitchen items on the way through. I don't know if it's been in a video before, but we did end up, it's kind of the same stuff we bought before, but it was in a longer package, kind of different, and we were kind of testing out. We ended up actually selling through all of them. These ones here, we left the one color that there was majority of, because the rank was double of what this color was. But we already got about, I think, 12 kitchen items sitting in there. That's pretty good. I think it's over 100% ROI, if I remember right. But now we actually hit the toys, and I'm in the wrong aisle. Oh, there's a price scanner. We were going to scan it just to double check to make sure the price was what it was. But so got the electronics taken care of. Got a few breadish, butter and stuff, and a couple better games that I always seem to have and always seem to sell. We left 7 of the of one of the other bread and butter items we usually get, just because the ROI is, the money's there. I mean, $20 is $20, right? But the ROI itself, we'll kind of wait and see how the day goes till we start picking up stuff like that. Now we get to the front checkout, because we only checked out half of our stuff back in electronics. Good day so far though. Oh, those are still waiting. So 2 Tide, remember the Tide? It's still selling. So it is thrifting time. Used to say we cut out thrifting before Q4, but during that last stop, when we got that guitar and that Nickelodeon clock, then we just sold it within 24 hours. So that's such a profit. It's a little addicting. So guess where we are now? Back thrifting. Although it does seem this Goodwill here, the low-hanging fruit stuff's usually priced pretty high. So you just got to kind of dig around and try to find the stuff that's decently priced or still make a profit on. It's not that Goodwill's prices are too high. You just got to find the good stuff. It's like just video games. They have actually like a pretty good selection of like Wii games, and good selection, as in mostly Goodwills. Just have the generic titles you always see there. That had some titles you don't usually see, weren't too profitable, or some like a little bit profitable, but we don't want to spend $4 to make like 6 on a used game that's, you know, ranked super high. So we picked up a few that were actually pretty good profit. There's a guy in there saying that just last month he got like 12 new in-box Super Nintendo games for the in their new inbox, which, you know, it's kind of hard to believe when people say that, but you never know. We've only hit like 4 or 5 Walmarts now. A little update of what we've been doing. So I've been carrying the camera around, so we've been scanning and shopping, because as I said earlier, we don't have any sort of like lists, and a lot of our old items are not so great anymore. So you know, when you're going to the store to buy RA, you got to scan. So what everyone says, scan, scan, scan. So I haven't really been filming or bringing the camera in, because I've been working, you could say. But just to let you know, it is 7 o'clock on the 30th of December, and Merchant Fulfill is still alive. Just did it what you do. You know, usually when you get your systems down and everything, when you've been doing this for a little while, you kind of know what to look for and what to scan and stuff you haven't seen before. At that last one, we've seen something that we haven't seen before and scanned it. Kind of noticed Amazon was either in stock or out of stock. They didn't have the buy box, but they weren't in stock. And when you searched on the shopper app, it didn't say they were temporarily out of stock or they were going to be in stock at a certain date. It just says this item is not released yet. So it's like they have a street date or something they got to adhere to, so they can't release it or whatever. But they show on the seller app, but they don't have the buy box. So we listed her up merchant fulfilled, because there's one FBA on it, but he's like way too high. He's like almost 4 times the price of retail. And so the merchants were getting the buy box, so we hopped on it because there's 2 of them there, and we sold the one. I don't think we've sold the other one yet, but we already sold the one as we were standing in line. So just goes to show you, merchants still alive after Q4, I guess. All right, you guys want the next sourcing tip? Bed Bath & Beyond. You'll never know what you're gonna find in here. Guess we're gonna show you. First time at Bed Bath & Beyond. Because cachet, it's very tight in here. Not tight as in cool. here's what we came for. That song's on the Troll soundtrack. Actually, I'm gonna show you. Okay, I forgot I can show you what we came here for. It was this right here. They have an in-store bonus of $50 gift card back with these. This Philips Hues never go on sale. As you see, they even have a please note no coupons for it. So that $50 gift card is a rarity. So we're gonna get another starter kit, the $200 starter kit, because we need color bulbs. It's kind of like an addiction thing. Where you get some Philips Hue, need more to add to more. So I get the starter kits. We were going to get another color bulb, but they don't have any, so we're going to use that gift card for a different Bed Bath & Beyond and just buy a matching white one that matches our other white starter kit. Alright, so I actually went back and we decided to ask if they had any more of the color changing bulbs. They did not, but instead of having that cardboard thing, he went out and grabbed one of those from the back, so it saves us time at the register. So it's probably the first and only store this of the day. Nope. Not a single thing at Target. Alright, so let me tell you what. Little Hank Hill action there. But it's 11:15 and it's been delayed. We're been delayed longer than we thought. We wanted to get home a little bit early and just kind of get through this, but these Walmart checkout lines, and especially when they don't have any checkouts open, which, you know, it is kind of late. But just these use scans, they're not working out for us today. Standing and waiting for managers, trying to check out, you know, items, you know, remove item from back in area and all that. But we have found some pretty good stuff. We pretty much got not the back seat, but the back and the back full. I'm gonna show you a couple of the good finds today, because these aren't really they're bolos, but you can look out for them. But these are more rare items that you won't find too much of. But this guy here is just, you'd think it's just a Transformer bot. If you look it up, it's a Deep Water Rescue High Tide. And actually, let me just get my phone out. Probably a little bit of a long clip, but that's all right. And I don't know how it's gonna work in a low light because the phone don't really scan. Here we go. I use my magic third hand. But this was $19.99. We didn't know this was. I mean, we've seen it sitting on the shelf. Never seen it before because we do this a lot. Decided to scan it. This is the kind of stuff you scan at. And as you see, 37,000 with the low rank of 50, or low price of $59.99. Then you click on it. $75.99 is the two merchants, and $37,000. That was the same exact rank it was when we took it. And as there was no FBAs, so we put it up merchant for, was it 75 something. We undercut that guy by like 10 cents or something, so don't get mad at us. But we ended up selling it, not in the store, but as we were in Walmart, we just ended up selling that for 75 and change. It was like, I think we don't cut it by a penny. It was $75.98. But as you can see, so, you know, as I said earlier, the merchant game's still alive and running. And here's this guy, 25 bucks. If you ever see Microsoft Flight Simulator Gold, a lot of people kind of know about this. I've seen it posted in a few Facebook groups and whatnot. You usually find it in the games bin for like 20 bucks, and it's usually a bunch. You see how this is my Flight Simulator Deluxe Edition, and just click on the listing. The listing you see there is for just 22 merchants at 183. Why no FBAs? Probably because it's a rare game and they cross-posted to eBay and everything. But as you see, that's $25 game and it's 9,000. So I mean, it's kind of high, but it's not that high for that kind of profit margin. So 25 bucks into 150, and at that same exact Walmart, they had this guy, and it's one of the more rare. Only time NCAA basketball games are worth a lot is when they're like the last game on the system. And they don't even make NCAA anymore, I guess, for that guy. But usually those ones there are actually worth a little bit of money. And as you see, it says 29 at the buy box. This was 11,000, so it's somewhat of the same rank, just a couple thousand higher. But as you see, 3 FBAs at 110. Now you will see that merchant, which gave us kind of some caution there. But when you click on it, when you don't click on the calculator, I'll get it. You click on it, it's just one guy with no rank or no feedback. Probably just opened his account for 30 bucks free shipping. Probably a fake listing. Probably not going to end up sending out the product. Because you see everybody under him is like way above him. So there's another $100 game out of 25. So that's just kind of the stuff we've been finding because we haven't we haven't been to these Walmarts. Now we're by, as I said, we're in Lansing. Now we're in like Oswin or Osson, I don't know. But we were going to go to Flint. We're probably still going to go to Flint. We're just going to be running a lot late. We ain't going to get home till 3, 4 in the morning, which is somewhat fine. But you need to sleep a little bit. You can't just drive, 24/7. But that's kind of stuff we've been finding. I'm going to go ahead and snack on the sub here I got at Walmart because I love the Walmart subs. And I guess we'll catch up with you and figure out where we end up.